Trump could release Epstein files directly, asks Congress instead.
House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files. I've spent my weekend reading the 23,000 pages of the Epstein documents that the House Oversight Committee dropped, and was about to sit down to record a video explaining some of that when I saw Aaron Parnas's breaking news that Trump had put this up on Truth Social. So I had to check. Hi, I'm Eliza Orland's career public defender for 15 years in Manhattan, and there are a few strange things about this, so let me explain. Technically, Trump doesn't need Congress. He could have these files released today, given the way he controls his Department of Justice. But let me break down exactly how and the legal mechanisms here. First, let's be clear what we're talking about. The Epstein files are currently held by the Department of Justice. Those are the documents from the sex trafficking investigation, communications about his death in federal custody, and potentially explosive information about his associates. The bill in Congress, introduced by Thomas Massie and Ro Khanna, would force the DOJ to release these files. But here's the thing. The president is the chief executive, and clearly Attorney General Pam Bondi serves at his pleasure. His DOJ is not independent as it was under other presidents. But let's talk about what the granular legal process would look like. So there's a mechanism by which presidents can directly declassify things. It's Executive Order 13526, and under their Article 2 constitutional authority, Trump could declassify these documents. In New York Times v. CIA, a Second Circuit case, they have confirmed basically that the president has broad powers over what gets disclosed. Trump could also basically call his attorney general up, who he appointed and who he could also fire at will, and say, release the files. There wouldn't even be formal paperwork needed. The AG would then direct DOJ staff to make the files public immediately. They could also have a proactive FOIA release. Trump could order the DOJ release of the files proactively as a matter of public interest. Trump could order the Department of Justice to release the files proactively as a matter of public interest under FOIA without waiting for individual requests. This has been done before with other sensitive documents. And then finally, congressional request compliance. Since Congress is already demanding these files, Trump could simply direct the DOJ to comply with their request immediately instead of fighting it, making this whole discharge petition, vote unnecessary. So the question for me is, why is Trump backing this congressional approach when he has his own direct power to do this? I think there are a few possibilities.